OG back on the screen. I'm giving y'all here really quick the best defensive set in season 2. Please drop a like for good luck and good energy. Y'all see that? Defensive assist strength on 5, and then we have our who to guard turned off. Now, this lockdown build I'm running has a 95 still we at right now. It gets higher. I think we're at a 95 perimeter as well. We have gold clamps, so we're able to get gold clamps. Turn the who to guard off helps so much with you not getting sucked into the natural animations 2K still has in their game. What do I mean by natural animations? Meaning they have certain animations to where if you are running certain badges, it will slide you over, or even certain stats, it'll pull you into other players. Okay, look at this. OG Kawhi with the midi. This is my Kawhi Leonard build, alright, on the screen. My Kawhi Leonard build. Now, when you have who to guard off, you can see how smooth I'm getting through screens. You see how I'm just running around it, and you want to let go of that LT trigger just to get into the defensive stance. You want to let that go and just use the left stick and run around those screens. Okay? Easiest ways. Easiest ways. You don't want to be getting sucked in when you're trying to play good perimeter defense. Look at this defense right here. Not protecting the ball. People, you don't even need a 99 still. It's all about them not protecting the ball. Look, he switches it over to the right hand. Not smart against a lock. Ooh, easy pluck. Easy pluck. You keep it on that left hand side, you're good to go. So you always want to make sure you watch players that do that. Oh, he came back and blocked the shot still. Ooh, tough, tough, tough. But you always want to make sure you watch players who do simple mistakes like that while playing. Okay? You see, I'm always on the press. I don't care about that new little thing they implemented or bad reach. We always on the press. Look at this. Speeding the players up. This is what we do. Look at this. Anchor comes into play still. We always jumping in windows. Me jumping right there. You see how I get the anchor badge to activate without getting a block? Understand, you can always jump into windows. Always understand that. You see the anchor badge popped up. No block. And I'm finding more gems. The defense getting elite. I'm finding more gems, learning more things. Once I turned the defensive assist strength off, because there's certain slide animations it'll give you depending on the move that a player does. And I feel like 2K always does secret patches on those to where, you know, we don't really get to know about that type of stuff when they touch that. Look at the D right here, smooth. This is why we turn off the who to guard. Clean, smooth defense. Watch this. You see how he's dribbling right? Look how I'm just keeping myself still, and it looks like I'm moving kind of in a certain pattern. We're gonna slow it down. Take a look. It's all about covering up the windows. A lot of players are gonna be going all over the place when they're playing defense. You gotta watch where your teammates are at, so you know what you can work with, how far you can move back up, move back, help, all of those scenarios. You see I'm in front, right? I'm up here. Now I'm gonna drop back because he's all the way behind half court. I don't need to be that much up. You see he goes inside, I drop back, and I come back and cover up the window. Easy contest. You see how fast I'm there, right? So you have to understand that's just knowing the timing, knowing how much time you have to sag off, to lay off, and then come back and contest. And when you're nice at doing that, a lot of offensive players that play offense don't know that you're about to do that defensive tactic on them. They don't know that. They don't know you about to do that. They just think you're slacking off and you're giving them that open shot. You got to do that in 2K. You know how many of y'all really do that when you playing defense? Sag off a guy, let him think he's open, and come back and contest him. You have to do things like that sometimes to throw him off and not just try to stay with him, because then you're going to just be too focused on following them instead of forcing them into a certain direction that you want them to go into. Just keep watching. Look at this clamp animation, slowing them down in the backcourt. Try to cross. Look how easy I could turn around and stay with them, still come back up. And the thing this year is each time you get your clamp animations, it's slowing them down. It's not really like, okay, your strength's gonna matter, but it's slowing them down. Only when they get into the paint and then your brick wall activates. But it's slowing them down. They're wasting stamina, they're wasting moves. You see how I got this team just playing so fast because I'm just coming around with that still. They don't know what to do with it. Ooh, look how I'm moving. Ooh. Lock build still can move though. They just don't know what to do with this build. Take a look at the stats. Perimeter defense, 95. It gets higher. The steal, 94. It gets higher. You see the block. Then you see my speed is at 80. I make sure my speed is high so I can move on defense. Acceleration 79. Of course, once I get gym rat, you know how this mathematics system plays out. A lot of people talk trash about accelerations being in the 70s. I get it. Some people just want to be able to move super quick off the rip, just because they have that ability to get to the rack and dunk. But once they touch up on the paint, and the game's a little bit different. You can't just OD paint match. You gotta have a little bit of skill with it. That's when people are gonna have a little bit of problems with that. With just thinking, okay, without having a bag. Some people just rely on the ability to just go left, right really fast, and they don't have too much of a bag. So some people is even easy to guard at times. Look at this pluck it. What is big man doing with the rock? Is he crazy? What's big man doing? Look at this. Big man has the ball so exposed. So exposed. Rip easily. Anytime players have the ball exposed like that, you gotta know to reach on the right time. You just have to know how to reach. Especially if you have above a 90 and 95, you gotta reach. When you get to the 86s and the 85 steals, then it's like, okay, it's a little bit alright, but you can still pluck with that. Look at this right here, clamp animation just to get him to throw the ball up the court. Who to guard, turning it off makes clamp animations activate way more. I feel like when you have who to guard on, it's gonna make you suck into other players that run near you that's setting the screens. So turn who to guard off, and it makes you really like a snake. Like you just literally slide off everything. It's like oil. Like you just slip and slide off of everything. Give me that ball. Another player with the ball exposed. What's wrong with him? Down to the teammate, dribble to the side. Nah, man. What's wrong with him? Why you got the ball exposed? Look at this again. Ball exposed. See, if I get out here with the steals, it's problems. We going crazy with this steal. Right now, I got my glove on bronze. This is bronze glove. Not even gold. Look at this. Grill. OG Kawhi. Make sure y'all search up the OG Kawhi build. Alright, Kawhi Leonard build. OG Almighty Kawhi Leonard build. Look how I get touches. No interceptor on either. Just getting touches. Look at this. Interior defense as well. Ooh. Only if our teammate was there. That's a stop. We would have had to stop because he would have missed that shot. Interior defense is there. Look at the D. Again, they got to protect this ball. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What y'all think about these steals? Y'all think they going to tone up the steals or what? Hey, I'm using it. I know how to use it. So if I got it, I know how to use it. And I know how to protect myself against it. Hey, it's a fair game. Another clamp animation. I just want to show y'all how frequently you guys are seeing throughout this gameplay that I'm getting these animations, right, with these stats. Okay, now I don't know if you guys have lower stats. I'm gonna bring more defensive tutorials because I have many builds, so I'm gonna just start titling it a different way. But right here, this is like with a pair lockdown type build. You see that clamp animation pickup. This is just gold clamps. So Hall of Fame does definitely have a more extreme pickup rate where you're going to get forced pickups. Players that got silver unpluckable, players that got like an 85, 86, you can still get those forced pickups with a Hall of Fame clamp. So people got to start knowing and get hip to the game. So you can get crazy steals right now so people don't care about perimeter crazy. But once, you know, they tone things up, which I feel like is definitely going to come at a point in time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I still like how it is now. I still like what I'm dealing and getting with now. Now look at this. Clamps on gold. Like I said, glove was on bronze. Then we have Menace, that's on Hall of Fame. Okay, that badge, y'all know what it does. It slows them down when they're in front of you. Y'all can see the rest of my setup is set up. You know, pick Dodger. I got Workhorse, and then I got Brick Wall. I feel like Brick Wall is a real good badge for when they try to come up on me in the paint. It takes energy away from them. So I do like how that badge works. And then you have to have certain strength. I have like a 74 strength, enough to get bully on bronze. So once you get that, a lot of players are not having strength. Trust me, you'll be surprised. Like I was surprised. Like some centers was trying to back me down, and I was just getting paint win. It was just saying you got the paint force paint win, or I forget what it says when it pops up in there. Post up win. Yeah, that's what it says. Something like that. Right? Brick Wall will pop up, and my takeover will start going up a lot because of that. So it's like, damn. And then imagine you get their energy so drained, and then you get a block. Some people don't think that deep on the game. I feel like it's not even that deep to me. I feel like that's just a strategy way of thinking. And you when you play like that, it's just gonna open up other doors to your other badges. It's just working even better, right? So of course we're gonna be able to get higher more defensive badges, because we're going to core some of these badges and get these badges off the bronze cores and get them to higher cores like gold and, you know, more beneficial. That's going to give us points to work with. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to drop some hand cam tutorials, more tutorials. I got to just go with a lot because it's so much. There's so many different builds. You got so many different people to cater to this year. It's just like, damn. Gotta start dropping the gems different. But hopefully this helped, man. Those settings will help you out. Trust me, it will reduce you from sliding and being sluggish. I'm gonna make some controls and buttons, what buttons you want to be pressing at what times, because that is how it is on 2K. It's not just you set some settings and you'll be good in defense. You also need some stick skill as well. Hit the like, subscribe, positive vibe.